Hello and welcome back to Amnesty written by Nadine Gordimer. In this second video, we'll learn more about the story. The term amnesty in the title refers to a general pardon, especially for those who have committed political crimes. The short story Amnesty was first published in The New Yorker in 1991. It was included in the collection Jump and Other Stories. The story was selected to the anthology entitled Freedom, published by Amnesty International, celebrating the Universal Declaration of Human Rights. The story is about the plight of black South Africans living under apartheid. The emotional and physical impact of the apartheid and the movements against it on common people, especially women, is represented through the story. It is a sharp, incisive, and unsentimental narrative. It looks at the life of the narrator in an analytical manner without being emotionally attached to it. Before we move on to the details of the story, let's see what is apartheid. Apartheid was a system of institutionalized racial segregation that existed in South Africa and Southwest Africa, which is now called Namibia. It lasted from 1948 until early 1990s. Apartheid was characterized by an authoritarian political culture based on Pask. This word is actually means bossship or white supremacy, which ensured that South Africa was dominated politically, socially, and economically by the nation's minority white population. The economic legacy and social effects of apartheid continue to the present day. You can see the picture here. It is an example of how the apartheid existed in South Africa. This particular bench was reserved for the whites. The blacks were not allowed to sit on it. Coming back to the story, let's see who are the characters in the story. The female narrator, who is actually, it's her story, but she's not talking about herself much. He's talking about her fiancé. Her fiance, he can be considered as the protagonist of the story, but he is not appearing in the story too much. It's his story and hers also. Their daughter Inkululeko, and this girl was named Freedom, signifying the lack of freedom these two people experienced. And her parents, the narrator's parents and her fiance's parents, then the comrades, the friends and companions of this man. So let's see what's there in the story. The story is about black people's struggle for equality in South Africa, their life under injustice and humiliation without even knowing that they are exploited. The sacrifices made by men and women to fight against the apartheid and women's untold miseries in an unjust society. Like the women characters in the story, we can see that they are doubly dispossessed. They are subjugated by the whites and they have a secondary position even among the blacks as women. We'll learn the detailed summary of the story in our next video. Thank you for watching.